So, hi, welcome, Divine Soul. I'm Lulu, here to help you deepen your connection to spirit, awaken your gifts, and step into your highest potential. Now, I've just done an online course, all are really about building your business in a conscious way. And one of the things that they talked about was if you're spending a whole heap of time editing, stop editing and just go with it. So these videos are just going to be live and raw. I'm not really going to edit them in any way. You'll see me kind of going to the camera. You might see me adjusting the light or flicking my hair or doing whatever. This is just going to be me. And so I want you to kind of get a sense and understanding of who I am as a woman, as a mother, as a spiritual worker, as a mentor and teacher. So in my last video, I talked a little bit about those early years in my life. And I'm going to share a little bit now about the significant shift that occurred for me some years ago. So I was doing this really mainstream, not quite 2.4 children, I had two, but house, mortgage, job. And I had been in the job for nearly 16 years. And for the last few years, knew that that was not creating the energy or the consciousness that I know I needed to step into. So I really did struggle a little bit with staying in that job for as long as I did. And I would say to my husband, are we living our best life? Because I feel that I'm not. I feel like there's something more that I need to be doing. So what did I do? It's quite simple. As I was in this very well paid job, I was dedicated. As I was in my professional role, I was dedicated to my own professional development. I was dedicated to my own learning and growth. And so when I was considering spiritual work and working more consciously, I did the same. I simply started looking at personal, professional, spiritual development. Now, here's the thing, and I'll share this with you because there's a lot of stuff out there. And I really struggled to find teachers and mentors that resonated with me or I resonated with them. I have a particular value base. I have a belief system. I have this aim and ambition to serve others first and foremost. And so what I was able to do through this process of figuring out who I was going to work with, I really landed on some exceptional people whose spiritual alignment was close to mine, whose consciousness and integrity was close to mine. But I have to say, I had to weed through the chaff. There was an awful lot. There was an awful lot of people who put lots of great information online, and then I looked at the requirements and particularly the dollar, and I was like, you know what, you're actually serving yourself. This has got nothing to do with servicing for other people. So I was very much in a world of full expansion and exploration and working with some really great teachers. And so I want to pass that on to you. And I'll talk again more about that as we go on in these videos. But for me, I knew that the end was coming to that corporate role. I had no sorrow at all. I was really coming to my end. But you know what? I was really terrified. I was terrified of stepping into this version of me that I now know to be true. I was terrified of putting myself out there in the universe, expecting to earn a living, expecting for people to want to listen to me, to connect in with me. Like, I was terrified on so many levels. And this is a real personal journey I'm sharing with you. So if you're going through your own challenges at the moment, particularly with the direction of where your life is going and where you want to be, my advice is going to be step into it. Step into it gently and consciously, which is what I did. So I was busy, I was working, but I was busy building this business. I was busy putting myself out there, and I had a website being built because I could afford to do that. There was all sorts of different things. I got my Facebook page up and running. I started to accumulate an email list, but ultimately I took the plunge. And it was like, right, okay, I need to leave that corporate world behind. I need to step into my divine feminine, my spiritual power, figure out who I am in this new version of myself. And I have to say that journey was just amazing and tragic and painful and joyful. It was all of those things. And I've been in this sort of business role now for a number of years, and I just absolutely adore what I do, and I adore connecting with each and every one of you. So I've done lots of learning, I've done lots of exploring, lots of expanding, and I know you're on your path too. So I do want you to stay connected with me. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, do follow me. I'm going to be sharing things that for me would have been helpful back in my journey. And again, it's about weeding through what is useful and what is not. So hope this has been important for you. I love what I do. I love being of service to other people. I love that shared space, that connectedness. And so I endorse you. I implore you, do make some changes, because the universe will respond to your action. And if you take no action, then the universe doesn't respond. You're just doing your same thing. Okay, so keep listening, keep expanding, keep walking your sacred path. You are powerful beyond measure, and never forget that. Until next time. Okay.